Top of the morning to you, Delmarva. Let's chop it up about sports, shall we? The Dover Senators, they suffered their first loss of the season to Eleanor Roosevelt this past Saturday. They took to the court looking to right the wrong against the slam dunk host, Cape Henlopen. Could they remain undefeated in conference? Vikings on the fast break. Dylan Fannin, he gets 2 to go. Check out Dover in transition right here on this next play. Wanye Wise with some wizardry. Behind the back pass at Jaheim Harrell. He finishes the break on the double. Back from the half, Chris Russian with a steal and the over and under cash out. Flashy stuff from the Viking. Didn't take long for Dover to retort. Elijah Allen, EA, with a layup. Then EA, he would strike again with his specialty, a tray from downtown. Harrell would give it a go from the three-point line. Noeno Spencer with the offensive board and Shamir Nelson with the putback. That's teamwork right there, folks. Then in transition, Spencer to Terrence Ross for an easy J. Senators, they win 75-52, and they're eyeing their next challenge.
I think we answered. I think we're a little tired, but we found a way to get another win in the league. That makes us 6-0 in the conference, so I'm happy. Next game up comes Caesar Rodney, as we all know what that is about.
And there's North Carolina coach Roy Williams ready to watch UNC commit R.J. Davis in action. And looky what we have here. Georgetown head coach Patrick Ewing. Stepinac versus Paul VI, another top player in Duke commit. Stepinac's A.J. Griffin closing down the bucket. No soup for you, my friend. Eye on this next play. Trevor Keels, he infiltrates and he goes under and over with the layup. Griffin versus the world. He squares up in the post and he shoots a nice little floaty for dose. A.J. Griffin was a headache for Paul VI, shaking him like dice and sinking buckets left and right. This next one is special. Check out the slick spin and the fadeaway shot. Nothing but net on that teardrop. His future Duke teammate Jeremy Roach would try and get Paul VI back in it, but Stepinac was too much. But hey, the players enjoyed putting on a show at Slam Dunk to the Beach.
The environment here is great. I like playing here. That was a fun game just to play out there and all those fans, and I feel the love out there.
I love it. This is great competition out here. I like coming out here every year. I tell Coach put on the schedule. When I see it on the schedule, it's just it's exciting because it's good competition every time.
And congratulations to Milford's Jack Thode on winning the 120-pound weight class and winning the Outstanding Wrestler Award at the Battle at the Beach. And congratulations to J.T. Davis for winning the 182-pound division at the Trojan Wars. Love how he rocks the helmet. He wasn't the only Eagle rocking a helmet, though, as 106-pounder Gabe Giampietro also cleaned out his division. I remind you, he placed 4th at the Beast of the East tournament. Big things are in store for you, my man. Keep at it. I would also be remiss if I didn't give a shout-out to Caesar Rodney's Kevin Hudson, who won the heavyweight crown. So you want to know how hard it is to place at Trojan Wars? 1,239 wrestlers wrestled on the first day. Congratulations to the Eagles and Riders. You're making the shore very, very proud. Alrighty, an interesting conundrum in the wacky NFC East. It all came down to Week 17 to see who would go to the playoffs. All the Eagles had to do was win to clinch the division. If they clocked the Giants, it wouldn't matter what Dallas did in Jerry's world. Let's see what went down in Arlington. The Cowboys, they need to beat the Skins, and the Eagles, they need to lose if Dallas is to make it to the playoffs. Prescott, Dak at it, he launches the Hail Mary, and it is answered by Amari Cooper with a huge 48-yard gain. 2 plays down the line, Prescott, Rose, finds Zeke Elliott to make it 13-3 for the Cowboys. Later in the second, Elliott, Zeke, he finds a seam and he threads the needle, and off he goes. Ain't no stopping Zeke en route to the 33-yard cash out, 20-3 in favor of the boys. But easy, Jerry. The Giants have to beat the Eagles. Prescott again cooking up some taters. He hits Michael Gallup, who somehow keeps himself trucking for the score. But look at what Jerry was watching. He was watching the Eagles game to see if they won. As the Cowboys, they won 47-16, the final score. Carson Wentz looking to cook up some magic. Wentz looking, fires a heat-seeking parabola across the field to Joshua Perkins. What a bomb to put the Eagles up by 7. Later in the third, Boston Scott, he gets the rock and he attacks the turf. And the Giants secondary, poor guy, to keep the playoff train rolling. 17-10 in favor of the Birds. Fourth quarter, Philly up by 3. Jones bobbles the snap, and Fletcher Cox, he picks it up and he takes it home. Huge score for the Birds, but they need some insurance. Wentz, he fires to Scott, and no one can catch him. Look at him, shaking everyone like dice. He would take it to the doorstep of the red zone, and he would later finish the play. The Eagles, they clinched the division off a 34-17 win. It's a good time to be an Eagles fan, right? Ravens hosting the black and yellow. Benny Snell, he gets the rock and he takes it home to get the Steelers up by 1. That's as good as it got if you're a Steelers fan. Justice Hill, He bulldozes through the crowd, and he steps onto the scoring turf for the 8-yard score. No stopping that Mack truck. Then Jordan Berry, Butterfingers. Off that long snap, Jordan Richards, he snags it, and it is a TD as the Ravens, they win 20-10, and they knock out the Steelers, literally. And they also knock them out of playoff contention. And that is a look at sports. Have a spectacular rest of your morning, Delmarva.